what did truth mean to you then? And what
Mm,
does truth mean to you now?
mm,
I ask because when I look at my own journey of personal growth, the evolution of my understanding of what is true and what is right is so connected to growth. And so often it's, oh, this thing I thought was true or understood as true is actually just a habit or a
mm.
maladaption or a thing that's versus now truth is in some ways more malleable and is this, so I'm interested just in your ideas around how
Yeah.
truth has evolved for you.
Because also a lot of people say that truth is perception, right? Your truth is your experience, right? And I think that it's two pronged in the sense of like, I have a truth, you have a truth. My truth, I think, is also another way of me saying that is this is my experience and my experience is real. And actually, like my truth evolves because I evolve. And I think, if anything, like truth in that, like, that to me is like I have a truth as a human being, and my truths are not going to start to contradict each other, but they will start to evolve. And I give myself the space to do that. I very much think of truth as reality. And like, what does that mean? I think that reality and circumstance, I think that when I'm looking at things that happen in pop culture and in the news, I'm trying to think of something that happened recently where I was like, well, this is the reality of the situation. I think that a lot of times in pop culture we see news in the splashy headline and we have very little details. A part of my world, I feel, has been taking a headline, thinking about the person who's involved with it, thinking about like what do we know about them and who they are, and what have they said in the past. Taking that contextualization to come to what could hopefully be a more realistic reflection of the truth behind an action, or the truth of the reality of something that has happened. And I think for me, that's what I'm always searching for, of like, okay, I see that this thing happened, but why did it happen? And I think in asking the why, you bring yourself a little closer to understanding. I think truth is also about understanding. Oh, and here's another thing: the truth is loving. We avoid the truth and we are afraid of the truth, but and I can't attribute myself to that understanding, but it was given to me. Once we stop looking at the truth as this loving thing, or I'm sorry, once we stop looking at the truth as something that's going to harm us, but more about seeking the truth and the realization of the reality of a situation and how it affects us, I think that like the truth can be can be loving in that way.